Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I have not posted in so long, and this video is basically me kind of addressing why and like steps that I will take further. So the main reasons I could think of right now is that I didn't finish my bench goal, which was like my first like obstacle, right? And because of that, I lost a lot of motivation, and I didn't really know what this channel was about. Like after like putting some thought into it, I was stuck. Okay. I stopped doing good habits. I was doing uni, but then that drained me like so much. I didn't, I just had a lot of like burdens and responsibilities showing up one after another. Like I went, I was on vacations for a bit. Then semester two started, which really like hit me like pretty hard, right? And even the midterms for that semester were super early. So I just honestly like I was too busy to make videos. But then also I was kind of thinking like I can't just quit on YouTube because this is my passion, right? But as I said earlier, I was kind of lost about what this channel was about. But after putting some thought into it, I've kind of figured it out, right? And I wanted to put a video out there for you guys because me making this channel is me building leadership. And I can't be a proper leader if I just leave you guys, my audience, in the dust. I need to be consistent. I need to show you guys that I'm actually improving. And I can't just make 3 videos, leave, and then come back with like acting like nothing happened, right? So this is me taking accountability for that. And so yeah, I just want you to know like I'm back and I'm here to discuss what we can do moving forward. So as I said, in this video I'm taking accountability, but I'm not just doing that. I'm also emphasizing what this channel really is. I'm addressing the reason I stopped posting, and talking about the good and bad sides of what I've done in the past year and in my first year of uni. So starting off with the good, jujitsu. It was a huge step out of my comfort zone, and I actually learned how to wrestle. And I think I learned pretty well. Like I can actually like wrestle now, which is an amazing skill to have, especially for what I'm trying to do, right? And another thing, I bought a gym pass. So I used to be working out at home. If you watch my previous videos, you'd know. But now I'm working out at the gym every day. I've been going consistently for 2 months now, which is amazing. And my bulking goal, I reached 70 kg. And a year ago, I was 50. So I made 20 kg of progress, which is amazing for me because progress is progress, right? Like I went like a really big mile in my journey, which is amazing. I made a proper gym plan towards my physique goals, and my physique is really coming along. Like I've since before I started, and from now there's a huge difference, like a big noticeable difference, which is great. I've improved at digital content creation through my organization, my TCF organization that I'm in. So I'm better at editing, I'm better at making posters and stuff like that, which is great. I've actually did made some money through stocks and ETFs, so I've learned a little bit about the stock market, and because of that, I was able to profit off of that for like small like baby steps. I think I've been doing pretty good with that, and I've enrolled in a financial literacy course, so I'm also learning financial literacy while doing all this other things, which is kind of like a side goal of mine. But I'm 18, right? So I need to know about this stuff, like financial literacy. So yeah. And now moving on to the downsides. I stopped doing most good habits. For example, like the MyFitnessPal that I was tracking my calories and stuff like that every single day. I stopped doing that. And then I stopped doing my to-do list, which was basically like every night I would write my goals for the next day. And then I'd complete all those goals, go to sleep, and then repeat that process, right? Those two were those two were like the habits that required a lot of discipline, and I failed to maintain that, which is really disappointing. And another thing is that I've been relying too much on AI. So for all like coursework and just like basic things, like I've been just asking ChatGPT way too much, which is not a good thing to be doing. I need to be more independent. Um, Another thing is I stopped doing fitness related things for about 2 to 3 months, mainly because of Ramadan though. But honestly, Ramadan is just 1 month. Like I should have been able to push myself after that. I don't know why I stopped. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to reach my GPA goal or my bench goal, which is really like it's disappointing because those are two goals that I worked my ass off for. Like I was I was working hard for those, right? But I guess I should have just been working harder, which is like fair enough. I did slack off some days, so it's on me, right? And then my last, like most, like this is the worst thing in my opinion. Like I had to drop a class because I wasn't doing that good in it. So that I think that one was probably like the worst out of all of this because I didn't going into uni like I've never expected to be dropping a class. So that was really sad for me to do. Like I was disappointed that I let myself get that low. I think in terms of addressing why I stopped posting, it's kind of like what I said earlier. I lost motivation and then I stopped doing the bad habits, right? And that kind of stuff, it started building up into a snowball effect. So what that is basically like it's how like a snowball, you start at the top of a mountain, you're like and like as it goes down, the snowball gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So it's kind of like that. It starts small. You start with like one small slip up in your bad habits, like you're doing like all the good habits, and then one small, like the tiniest slip up, right? And then that slip up leads into like more and more bad habits, and then that snowball just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's basically what happened to me, right? I started with doing bad habits and then slowly letting them affect my mental health, which affected my grades, which affected my progress in the gym and my consistency. And that kind of made me want to hide from YouTube because I failed as an influencer because I failed to achieve the goals that I said I would achieve, right? But obviously, that's not who I want to be. I don't want to be someone that runs away from their problems because this is my passion and I want to chase it. So with this video, I want to take a step in the right direction and take accountability and be humble and humiliate myself and be like, yes, I failed, but I'm gonna try again. And that's basically it. Yeah. Okay, I'll just crop that out, bro. Alright. Moving on from the depressing thoughts, I have a couple of ideas to increase my viewer count and build a proper platform. So essentially, I have things that I want to get addressed so that I can improve my channel. First off, identifying my niche. So when I created this channel, it was all because I wanted to document my journey to the top, as I've been saying in previous videos, right? And that still sticks, but that doesn't align with what I truly wanted. What I truly want is fame. Like I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna like bullshit or like beat around the bush. I want fame, right? But I also want to be a role model for people like me, for people who are underestimated and rejected, and the people are just wanting to live up to their fullest potential. Peop So the whole gist of this channel is that I do the hard work, you see the entire process, so you don't have any excuses to put the work in yourself. If you're watching someone improve with you, then that means you can improve as well. And it's kind of like having a friend that goes to the gym with you. It's You get more discipline, you get more motivation if you're having someone that is working alongside you, right? That's basically what I want the channel to be. And secondly, giving you guys more content. That simply means uploading more. And so recently, I bought a gym membership, so I want to record live workouts where I can interact with viewers while at the gym so that you guys can actually see me making progress, right? And I'm also live right now on TikTok, so you should check it out because I want to build a platform, I want to build viewers, right? Another way is making potential like movies or short films to inspire. It can work, but it needs a lot of planning and additional help, such as like I need to buy equipment, hire actors, and stuff like that. But I feel like that stuff is really good for like traction and it can help you get to places where I could never have even thought of. But unfortunately, since I'm doing this channel by myself, I don't have that right now. So that's like an idea for the future. And the third one is basically just expanding. So expanding is tricky. It means like growing as an influencer. So basically just sub count, views, followers, whatever, and then also improving video and editing quality, and also learning from the mistakes that I've made in previous videos. Alright, so that basically sums up the point of this video, and I hope you guys understand that I'm back and I've learned and I've acknowledged and I'm ready to move forward. So with that, I'm ending the video and I want you to remember, I'm going to the top. So you can either watch me or you can come with me. Thank you.